Hello everyone, I'm Cloud and welcome to Anime No Mi. In today's video we'll comment on how the Blackbeard pirate manages to use 2 devil fruits. Some subscribers commented on it here on the channel, and with an analysis we'll talk about it here in today's video. We're going to talk about the possibility that he has a 3rd devil fruit, a mythic Zoan, and I already count on his help to leave his like in the video to support the channel. I also hope you subscribe if you're still new here and leave your comments saying your opinions and what the next videos you want to see here on the channel. Now let's go to the video. Guys, in the One Piece universe, Teach is the only character who has 2 powers, being the only one who can use the power of 2 devil fruits. And in today's video we will comment on a possibility that is being talked about a lot here on the channel in the comments and actually discussed by One Piece fans for a long time, the possibility of him having 3 fruits. The first possibility in today's video is that the reason he has this ability is the fact that Teach may actually have a mythical Zoan octopus fruit. But to get straight into the theory, let's talk a little bit about octopuses. They have a practically unique body. Even when it comes to invertebrate creatures, the only mollusks similar to octopuses are squids, and most octopuses have 8 tentacles, 3 hearts, and a highly developed nervous system. Most of the octopus nervous system would be located in its tentacles, which means that its tentacles have a mind of their own. If he loses a tentacle, that tentacle will keep moving, grabbing and trying to pull, and they are also capable of regenerating if they lose a tentacle. Due to the high sensitivity of the tentacles, octopuses cannot create a mental image of their body, just as they have little control over the movements of their tentacles. Also, another peculiarity of octopuses, as I said earlier, is that it has 3 hearts, although only one of them pumps blood throughout its body, while the other 2 pump blood through each of the 2 gills. We also know that octopuses get tired very quickly because of their main heart, so they spend a lot of their time crawling around using their tentacles. Also, octopuses are known to be very intelligent. They can even camouflage themselves around the paint they are able to shoot from their body. Another very interesting thing is that they rarely sleep, and even when they sleep they go to a place they consider safe, away from threats. So now that we have all this information, how octopuses can be related to the pirate Teach, and to talk about that we'll go back to the beginning. Since his introduction in Jaya, we've been getting a lot of hints that Teach's body isn't like every other pirate's body. We even saw what was said by Marco, who was a former crewmate of Teach, during the Great Battle of Marineford, where we saw Teach taking for himself the power of his former captain Whitebeard. Marco said that Teach had a unique body, and that everyone in the crew knew about it. We also saw that when Luffy and Zoro first met Teach, they referred to him as more than one person, leaving Nami confused. At this point maybe he is referring to Blackbeard's hearts. It is possible that he ate a mythical Zoan octopus fruit in his childhood, thus hiding for over 20 years that he possessed a devil fruit. That would be why his is said several times that his body is different from other pirates. He is still a human, but because of his Zoan devil fruit, his body would have its properties changed. Most devil fruit users are affected by the fruits they consume because they modify their lineage factor, for example Luffy's body, which can constantly stretch. We also have Marco, who can use his flames even in human form, and even Chopper, who retains his human intelligence at all times, no matter what transformation he uses. As Teach's body composition is different from other people, it's possible that this is the only reason he can sustain the use of more devil fruit at the same time. If we take into consideration that devil fruits need a heart to give their powers to the person who consumes them, the user of the mythical Zoan fruit octopus would have 2 more hearts where they could obtain other powers. So as I said earlier, before he joined the Whitebeard pirates, Teach obtained this fruit and kept it a secret, so he must have planned it early on. He wanted to get the Yami no Mi and the Whitebeard fruit so that he would become practically invincible with the possession of these 2 fruits considered to be the most powerful. However, although this devil fruit gives Blackbeard the ability to use 2 devil fruits, he would also bring great disadvantage. Its fruit would be a burden on his physical abilities, as his nervous system is much more spread throughout his body. That makes you more sensitive to pain, something we clearly see every time Teach gets hurt. Another disadvantage would be that your body becomes much more exhausting, as an octopus is incapable of moving very fast. Even its stamina is much lower, as it tires quickly and appears to be out of breath several times at times when it enters in conflict with some enemy. It is worth remembering that Teach was 38 years old before the time skip, being younger than Doflamingo, who in his appearances showed a lot of vitality, enduring long fights without getting tired, even with a lot of injuries to his body caused by his opponents. Like an octopus, Teach can't sleep, which is said in a scene when Buggy and young Shanks talk about Teach, saying he's a pretty weird guy for not sleeping. Although the octopus can sleep, he would rarely do that. Oda can having taken it one step further, making Teach unable to sleep or need to sleep. We can see that even Teach punches without using devil fruit powers apparently fail to damage his enemy, plus he is constantly tired. Teach's fighting strategy is very similar to that of an octopus. He depends a lot on his great intelligence, thus avoiding combat as much as possible and even fleeing from situations that are not favorable for him. We saw saw that Teach camouflaged himself as a young, innocent crewmate on Whitebeard's ship for 20 years, doing something similar even when he became a Shichibukai, hiding his true intentions from everyone. There are some features that would make all these possibilities mentioned in today's video to be true. The pirate crew flags are represented by a captain feature, for example, the straw hat flag. We have a skull representing Luffy and his straw hat. As for Whitebeard's flag, we see that it has a skull with a mustache that represents, and even Law's crew flag, which is a smiling symbol. That symbol we can see that Law also carries on his clothes. But as we've noticed, the Blackbeard pirate's flag has nothing that makes a direct reference to its captain. But based on this theory, the 3 skulls on the flag would be there referring to the 3 hearts that an octopus has. Moreover, the 8 bones around it represent the tentacles. It's also very interesting how the 2 fruits he has make references to the abilities of an octopus, with the Gura Gura Nomi supposedly being able to create eddies and change the surface of the sea when appeared, and the Yami Yami Nomi would be representing the paint that the octopus is capable of shooting from its body. Based on the possible existence of the Teiko Teiko Nomi model fruit, Kraken, a mythical Zoan-type fruit that would allow the user to transform into a Kraken hybrid or a full Kraken at will, or the existence of an octopus fruit, both have a great possibility of existing. A fruit that makes the user have the characteristics of an octopus, as well as its limb regeneration. Its limbs can attack even when cut, or maybe in the manga it can even fit ripped limbs back into its body. In addition, even with these advantages, there are also major disadvantages, such as low resistance, in addition to feeling much more pain from your enemy's attacks, not to mention the fact that you get tired easily. This in a melee battle would be a disadvantage. Even so, because he has great intelligence, he would always be willing to draw excellent strategies to use in combat, allowing him not to be at a disadvantage, and also, thanks to his powers, he could have more than 1 fruit. As we know, Teach now has the strength of 2 devil fruits, considered the 2 most powerful of their categories, which makes him very strong, being able to use his powers coming from Yami Yami Nomi, a Logia type fruit that allows Teach to create and control darkness at will. Not counting the powers of its second fruit, the Gura Gura Nomi, which is a devil fruit of the Paramecia type, considered the most powerful Paramecia of all, which allows the user to create vibrations or tremors, and as we know, he got these powers after taking the life of his former captain, Whitebeard. All this at the Battle of Marineford. Based on this theory, we can note that Teach, as well as having many advantages, also has many disadvantages, and even becoming a final villain in the work, he would not be an invincible character, even if he has the powers to do so. Luffy and his crew may struggle to defeat him, but as we were seeing a steady evolution of the Straw Hat Pirates, especially their captain, in the future the 2 may have a conflict where the 2 must be at similar power levels. There are several theories that have been discussed here on the channel that make a lot of sense. This theory is already very popular among fans of the series, and it really makes a lot of sense, so I thought it was interesting to bring a video analyzing just it. But if you believe in another theory based on information said in the manga, as well as this theory, if you want we can bring another video about your theories, then comment below. I also know of other possibilities as to why Teach might use 2 devil fruits, as well as a theory that Blackbeard may have teamed up with his sisters based on some information and sketches by One Piece author Oda from a long time ago. But let's go leave that for another video. And you, what did you think of the theory? Do you also think he has a Zoan-type fruit, an octopus fruit? Leave your opinion in the comments. Don't forget to leave your likes in the video to help the channel, and also subscribe if you're still new here. The channel is new and needs your help. Thank you so much for watching our video so far. Your support is very important. See you in the next video. Bye.